Why don't we talk about the Jets, who are hitting sell, sell, sell? I think the biggest one, who a lot of people were surprised by this, Sauce Gardner going to Indy. What are your initial reactions to that, guys?
From Indy's perspective, I mean, it's a lot. Let's start there. It's a lot,
Yeah.
but I like that it's the kind of premium you pay when you have Super Bowl aspirations, and I think they should. They've really needed cornerback help. You saw that against Pittsburgh. Charvarius Ward's been injured. And I like the flexibility that this gives Lou Anarumo, Big Lou, because, one thing I thought, Chris, I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts on this. Watching the Sunday Night Football game between the Chiefs and the Bills, you got to be able to play man coverage, I think, against both of those offenses. And this, to me, allows Lou to play more man coverage and to do some of his weird Lou stuff, right? He's one of the best individual game planners we've got. And I think we know how good this offense is when things are rolling. To me, this just makes it more likely that they can not only, obviously they're going to be in the playoffs, but they can make a deep run. And I like it. And also, Chris Ballard never does stuff like this. Like, I love that he went all in on a move. Like, I think that if you're a Colts fan, you got to be excited about that.
No question. I think, Mina, you're dead on. It's a team that has aspirations of winning the Super Bowl over the next year or two, which I think they should. Like, most of their guys are under contract for a couple of years. You look at when guys start coming up. I think it's either 26 or 27. I think it's 27. A lot of their key guys come up. But the window's wide open. And the thing as a player that I always get frustrated with is if you have a deficiency and you have an open window, which they suddenly do, like the window just flung open this year, you go do it. And you try to fill that hole, whatever it is. And for them, it's corner. And, when Ward gets back, those are two big physical guys. And you mentioned it, Mina, the versatility, being able to play in a scheme like Lou Anarumo's. I'm pretty sure he can do more with two corners like this. We'll see how that manifests. But the thing I also like about it is, like, you're a good football team. You're going to be picking in the bottom of the first round in 2026. And I went back and looked at, if you were a Colts fan and this season ended today and you were drafting, corner is going to be one of the positions that it's going to be highly sought after in the draft. Go back and look at some of the names that were drafted in the bottom 8 to 10 of the first round at corner over the past 10 years. I can count on one hand. Actually, I can count on like 3 fingers, the guys that I would want on my team. So, like, for me, it makes sense, the versatility. And another thing it signals is, I think we're going to get a Daniel Jones deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
you're not going to be picking in a place where, even in 27, when the quarterback depth gets better, I think, I'm not a big college guy, like, you're just not going to be picking in a place where you can get one. So I think this is good for Indiana Jones as well.
Yeah, they gave up 2 first-round picks, 2026 and 2027, and then wide receiver A.D. Mitchell. But, Mina, you're joined here by 2 former defensive linemen. So if I'm on the Colts, especially if I'm a guy named Grover Stewart, Leatu Latu, DeForest Buckner, and you get a guy like that, Sauce Gardner, pair him with Ward, you guys talked about, and then Kenny Moore is a dog too.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to feel like that combination of rush and coverage is going to be pretty elite for a long time coming. I'm kind of all in on the Colts, and that's what they're signaling too. Like you guys said, like, they're fucking guns a-blazing. You know what I mean? They're coming out. They're saying we're going to win this year, which is exciting.
Well, Latu, you mentioned him. He's got 36 pressures.
He's got 2 picks too, so he's kind of a lockdown guy, also, Chris.
Yeah, he is. They just add more coverage to an already really good coverage group. But I think with Latu, like, he is the classic guy that, like, is going to win late a lot because he's got great hands. Mm-hmm. He's got great hands. He's a great counter rusher. He's going to rack up a ton of pressures. He might not always be the sack guy. Now it feels like he's going to do some numbers, and it is more. I'm always a guy, Mina, I don't know how you feel about this, but when it comes to, like, would I add a dominant rusher?
Yes, exactly where I was about to take this, especially watching the Colts defense this year, because they do a lot of funky stuff up front. There's always, like, guys dropping. The back end, to me, and I think Anarumo knows this very well from his days in Cincinnati, like, it's a lot harder to scheme up and a lot harder to compensate for the.
That's exactly right.
I saw that against Pittsburgh, and the Steelers too. You guys, like, are a team where, because they might play the Steelers in playoffs. I firmly believe you have to press those receivers and force Aaron Rodgers to hold on to the football. They could not do that
Right.
Now with these corners, they have the capability to do that.
You can manufacture rush. You cannot manufacture coverage. You can't. And so for me as a rusher, like you can turn a good rusher into a great rusher. We see it all the damn time with lockdown corners outside. Man coverage is, that's like music to my ears. And so, as we talk about this Jets fire sale, imagine being, Breece Hall and Jermaine Johnson, no lifeboat.
It's like the Will Smith,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, where
I know the one.
I'm stuck here.
Stuck in the empty room. Or I think it's even worse to be like Mozzie Smith or AD Mitchell.
Yeah.
Because you show up to that Jets meeting tomorrow, you're talking about like 2 big pieces on your team are gone. It's going to be the talk of the town. You're the new guys that were just the throw-ins. I think AD Mitchell is salvageable though. I don't know about Mozzie Smith.
Mozzie Smith reminds me a lot of like Jordan Davis's first couple of years. I think it'd be really fun to see him just in a scheme where it's just you're a big, powerful guy. You've got some good athleticism. Just fucking go. Just go straight ahead and fuck shit up. Can I tell you about a trade today that I thought flew under the radar a little bit that I thought you might be excited about?
Sure.
The Ravens adding Dre'Mont Jones. That makes a lot of sense to me, man. I think they're, from personally, their defense has evolved so much with Hamilton going down and being kind of like that utility piece. He's like low-key an edge rusher now. They're blitzing a ton with him. Football player. Like, that's a guy you want on your team. Like, give me 11 of those dudes. He can probably pass that pretty well also. But I think this is just kind of a low-key.
It makes me laugh sometimes. The Dre'Mont Jones, yeah, I agree. I'm with you, though, Bo. I think it is an interesting. They need more physicality up front. He's not like a special pass rusher, obviously, but I think he could help them against the run. He's strong.
Yeah, well, he's had 6 sacks over the since week 5 or something like that, and teams are running
since week 5.
6 sacks in the last couple weeks, maybe. Let me fact check.
Really? I got him at 4.5 sacks, which is still pretty freaking good.
Almost 6 sacks. Then.
But if he's got 6 sacks in the last couple of weeks, then sign this guy to a lifetime contract.
Since week 5 in 3 weeks, 6 sacks.
Yeah, dude.
I'll fact check that one.
And I like Dre'Mont. I think I liked him when he was in Denver. I don't think the stay in Seattle was as good.
He wasn't as good, yeah.
But I see the vision. I also see a team that could win they're going to win the AFC North.
Yeah.
And so like this is the kind of under the radar move without selling the farm that you can go out and improve your team.